Taurus darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How's it going? I hope all is going well in your sector of the universe. I hope this lunar eclipse stuff didn't do too much, but hey, you know what? God is always trying to get us on our path, right? Even if we have to have huge wake-up calls. So we're still going to be feeling the effects of these eclipse energies for the next 6 months, in case you didn't know. So if nothing's happened yet, just be prepared. Anyway, I send you much love and many blessings for the coming week, whenever you watch this. What we're going to do, Aries, is we're going to see what is going on with you this time, what obstacles you are encountering, and what lessons you are learning from this to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. This is what you are here to do. All right, and then we're going to look into what guidance Spirit has for you with how to best navigate these energies. What your mindfulness, your wellness message is at this time. And then we'll take a look into what's going on with love and relationships for you. Okay, so let's get started here and see what is going on with Aries at this time. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I got a peek of the Chariot there. What's going on with Aries? There we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Remember, Aries, to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. And make sure, yes, you guys know what I'm going to say, you are honest with yourself and your situation. This is about honesty, so trustworthiness, right? So what I'm getting here, what's going on, I'm getting a few things here. So remember, it's a collective reading. And if it doesn't fit you, do not take it. But again, if it's really what's going on, don't push it aside, okay? So there's something here where maybe some of you are wondering when things are going to happen. That's probably why I said if things haven't happened yet, slow and steady wins the race, right? Patience is a virtue, okay? So some of you have been really patient. This could very well be something about a project you've been working on, a business you have been building. You're putting a lot of time and effort into this. You're being very diligent, very persistent. You're paying attention to the details. This is a very detail-oriented card. This person, make sure they cross the T's and dot the I's. I wanted to make sure I didn't say it backwards. And you're kind of in this energy where, like, I want to make sure that this is a little bit, that I get it right, that I am really not missing the mark here is what I just heard. So some of you have just been, taking your time and not rushing things, because you want to make sure that whatever you're putting in, whether it's a relationship or your healing or a project or your business, that you just go with the flow and you are allowing yourself to understand that with patience comes great reward, and that you are going to reach your goals, okay? This is staying committed to those goals, having renewed hope for the future and saying, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to be able to achieve what I'm setting out to achieve. But I know that if I do it with like, if I rush into it, if there's a sense of urgency to it, I'm going to miss the mark. I will screw up on some details or whatever this is. There might be somebody here who has strong Virgo, and you may very well be a person who's like a perfectionist. So if you're getting too caught up in the details, if that's for you, that's for at least one person here, you know, just know that it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? If you could put in that hard work and the details into it, but when you just look at it and say, you know what, I think that's good to go. If you're spending like hours upon hours and weeks upon like one little thing, that may be a little bit excessive. And trust me, I know, because I have very strong Virgo in my chart. And it's something that I've had to learn about. And my Saturn it deals with that Virgo, that stellium that I have in Virgo. So that may be somebody, something for somebody here. All right. Now, whatever you've been putting into, it looks like the hard work that you've been doing and the patience that you have been maintaining, it's going to pay off, because here you go. We have the success. We have the wheel card. Oh, I'm thinking it's the world. My bad. Anyway, I said that for a reason. So with this wheel, the 10, completion. All right. Things are going to start changing. There's a sudden shift happening here. And like I said, that's probably why I channeled it. If you guys, anything's been happening, something's about to suddenly change. Okay. I'm hearing it's a positive change. And remember, I said, if you think it's going to be like a sudden upheaval, like a tower moment, because Wheel of Fortune, that card can indicate something that happens so suddenly. It could very well have similar effects to a tower moment, but this is understanding that the fate is happening here, that you are being pushed towards your destiny, and you just got to ride with it. You just got to roll with it, right? She's got the dice around her neck. I'm hearing roll with the punches here. Just like take a chance and just let the wheel take you to where you need to be. Again, when I saw the Chariot, that's like the divine guidance. God is leading you there. So, you know, just don't force anything to happen, and don't try to control the situation, all right? There is something here for somebody with, I talked about that perfectionism, trying to do too much and putting too much into something. Stop trying to control that. You know, if whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, just like put in the effort. Your hard work will pay off, but you don't have to overdo it, okay? Don't try to control every little thing that you are working on or everything you're trying to achieve, all right? So there's a message for somebody there. But again, with this patience here, it's like, okay, you know, I've been just working diligently towards this, and I know that God is going to come in when he needs to come in. And there it is right there with this Wheel of Fate. Okay. Some of you have paid off your karmic debt. Okay. And you've been working diligently towards that, especially with your healing, working on your life's purpose. So all of that effort that you've put in here, it's going to pay off. And because of that, you've paid that karma, and now things are going to turn in your favor. The wheel is moving in an upward direction. There could be something about your finances changing, because this Knight of Pentacles can bring good news of a financial windfall, good news about moving to a more rural location or somewhere where there's a lot more nature surrounding you. Well, that is rural. Well, it can depend. Could even be an offer that is going to boost your finances, because this Knight of Pentacles can bring that. Pentacles are about, you know, money, material things. So there's a good chance here that your finances are looking up, because you've been putting in a lot of hard work and you have been patient. But there's something here about divine timing, which is the wheel card, that is now, it's now the proper time. I'm hearing perfect timing. I'm hearing now is the right movement to move forward. Now is the right time for this to happen. But this is being controlled by outside forces. It's the universe that is shifting you into a completely different situation, a completely different part of your journey that is going to put you in a better state, especially for some of you financially. Okay, especially you've been financially struggling or something like that, or you're wondering when your business is going to take off, or whatever it is project that you're working on. This slowness is going to shift very fast. It's like you're going to go from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. All right. That's the energy I'm getting here. I can't get over how, no wonder it's why I said what I said when I was shuffling the cards. So be prepared here, Aries. But remember, it's a collective reading. This is going to happen at different times for different people. It depends where you're at. It depends how much work you've put in, that type of thing. And as I'm saying that, I see 1111 on my watch here. So there's no coincidence with that. So things are shifting, okay? There are new beginnings coming. Get ready for some excitement here. And, you know, just go with the flow, I'm hearing, because some of you may be like, what just happened? Things were just moving at such a slow pace, and bam, it's like, how did I get here? What is going on? For some of you, there's a lot of drastic changes that are going to be happening here. But know that this is for your highest good. This is part of where your destiny, all right? But there's the end of you working towards something, whatever that is, because now you're being catapulted to where it is you need to be. And yeah, see, for some of you, there's something about healing. Something that's been stagnant, slow, non-action, right? Things have been quiet. You've been just like self-reflecting. You've been meditating. You've been taking care of yourself. Again, with this Knight of Pentacles, the Pentacles guy is really focused on his healing and his well-being. The wellness aspect of him is very, very important, because he knows he won't be able to commit to anything. He won't be able to be healthy enough to achieve his goals, right? Because that comes part of the package. If you are not taking care of yourself and you are not focusing on your well-being, then everything else that you are trying to achieve, it will fall by the wayside in a sense, because you won't have the vitality and the energy and the stamina to bring about the fruition to those goals, or those things that you're focusing on. So there is something about an end to that. It's like you've completed your healing, you've done your work, you've paid off your karma, now things are shifting, okay? And yeah, this is the last challenging thing that you guys have to be dealing with right now, Aries, before success comes. All right, this is a test of faith. Some of you know you've been tested all around. You know that this has been a long journey. It's like, I have to keep pushing forward. I know this has been tough. It's been grueling. It's been a long time coming. And then this happens because you guys didn't give up. All right. As tough as it was for you guys, you did not give up. And you made sure that you set those boundaries that you needed to set to stay dedicated to your work, to whatever it is that you were putting your effort and hard blood, sweat, tears, whatever it's called into. All right. You've really been pushing through this. The stamina and the endurance, the diligence, like I was saying, the true grit. You guys have been really, really pushing through this, and the God sees this, the universe sees it, and now it's like, okay, Aries, here we go. Hold on, because things are going to shift very rapidly for you, and this is eclipse energy that I am feeling. Now, there's another group of you here, and it could even be the same group I was talking about. Somebody is coming forward with an offer, a very solid, stable offer for the long term. Could be a job offer that's going to be very prosperous. It could come with a lot of money, a huge pay increase, a promotion, some big promotion for somebody, like you move like several levels. It may require you to move again, but there's somebody who's coming in with this offer, and they're very, very serious about this offer. This person could have very well spent a long time working on the details of this offer. Could very well be a proposal, could be an offer on a house or something like that. It took a long time, but somebody who's coming in here, they were very serious about paying attention to the details with this offer, okay? Like, they didn't want to miss the mark. It could be an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be, all right? But they could very well have strong Taurus, I'm hearing in their chart. That could be very well possible, because, you know, Taurus people, they're very, they pay attention to what they value, and they like things a certain way, and the way things look in the physical, something along those lines. So this individual, while they took their time and they knew that it took a while for them to come forward with this offer, they wanted to make sure they got it right. This offer it's solid. It's stable. For whoever this is coming from, they are very trustworthy. They're very devoted to their work. They're very devoted to the effort that they've put in with presenting this offer, with creating this offer. All right. This person doesn't have anything up their sleeve. Okay. I am not feeling that at all, because they know this person's like, I have to get this right, because this person takes responsibility for their actions and their life's choices. So they know that with this offer that they're presenting to you, Aries, there can be no like Seven of Swords energy in there. Okay, no Four of Pentacles, like stubbornness or keeping things to themselves or be selfishness even. All right, and this is stubbornness too. So this person's understanding that they can't be stubborn with their ways, and they have to own up to their actions is what I'm hearing. And with this offer that's coming in, this person also knows that this is part of their destiny, that it's fated, that they have to make a decisive, this is a decisive moment for them to take a chance and say, you know what, I'm going to take a risk on this, and I'm not going to force things. Whatever I'm doing right now, I need the support of I know I have the support of the universe. This is part of my karma also, is what they're paying back. And they know that if they take a chance, that they have to be optimistic, knowing that what happens whenever they make this offer, it's going to be beyond their control. They cannot force it. They cannot control everything, but they know they have to take responsibility for their actions and come forward with this. There might be something with an auction for somebody here, okay? And they're also not giving up. It's been a long time coming. This is a test here. They have to have this faith that even though they've been through a lot, that they know with all of this hard work and labor they put into this offer or whatever this is, that all their hard work will not be lost. That this is the last challenge. This is the last hump that they got to get over. All right, so let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle for this situation with Aries? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is the obstacle here? I don't know about you guys, but this eclipse has been making me feel very, very weird, but in a good way. It's like something shifted and I just feel different. And I don't know if you guys are feeling the same thing, but it's like it's a weirdness, but a good weirdness. Well, we have the Six of Cups. So for some of you, even though this is an obstacle, what I'm getting with another message here is someone is returning from your past, okay? And it has been a while. But this person needed to spend a long time focusing on their healing and their well-being, taking care of business, I'm hearing, taking care of things in their life that needed to be taken care of. They had priorities. They set their priorities straight. They were taking responsibility for what they need to do. And after doing all of that stuff, to include providing an offer to you here, Aries, they had to clear some stuff out. They really had to take the time to work on healing their inner child. Again, that well-being, that wellness, because they knew coming forward to you, Aries, if they weren't in a high vibrational state, if they weren't healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, they would not be able to come forward and have that, confidence within themselves to actually give you this offer. So this person had to spend a lot of time healing some serious childhood traumas, what I'm hearing. And we have to allow these people to heal at their own time. We have to respect that. We can't control how long somebody heals. We have no say in how long it takes for someone to overcome things, to deal with their childhood trauma, okay? Because that's coming from a very low place. If we're trying to force something, or we're trying to be, all bent out of shape due to somebody taking a long time and coming forward with something or making an offer or something like that, because you have no say in how long somebody is supposed to be doing their work and learning their lessons. Again, taking responsibility for their actions. We also have to be in that energy where I don't think anybody here would want somebody to rush somebody with their healing and say, oh, well, you didn't take, a short amount of time. It took you too long type of energy. because God's the one who dictates how long somebody heals, how long somebody needs to complete their lessons, pay off their karma, right? So with this energy here is there is this Knight of Pentacles coming back from the past. Could very well be your soulmate, your divine counterpart / twin flame, light counterpart is what I call it. But I'm feeling a sense of that this person had to really learn not to let the past overtake them, that the past doesn't dictate their future. It's the same thing for you, Aries, that, you know, with great wisdom, with great pain and suffering comes great wisdom. It's like the energy of the the King of Cups. This individual did a lot of growing. They understood that life wasn't all about being serious, okay, because this is a serious person. But they had to throw in some playfulness into this. They had to really allow themselves to understand that they had to let the inner child out. There's somebody here who was suppressing their inner child because maybe they were ridiculed for it. Maybe they were taught as a person to be incredibly serious. No, you have to work very hard to get what you want. You have to do all this stuff, and you can't play. You can't be, you know, tap into your inner child. And that really causes distortion. Okay, when you can't tap into your inner child, that really causes you to, you know, stress can set in, and, you know, it's like you don't really see the magic in the universe, and that's at a detriment to those people who focus too much on the adult life, because without any fun, that makes you very dull. It makes you very despondent. It can make you feel very agitated, right? You don't want to do anything else in life, and it's just like work and toil and labor, and it's, you know, there's more to life than that. So somebody needs to hear that. But there is somebody coming back from the past now, because they're ready to present this offer, because it has been something where they needed to work hard towards, but they also had to work hard towards their healing and their inner wounds here. This offer is coming with a reconciliation, a reunion, but they're very serious about this. Again, they wanted to make sure that they did it right, but they also needed to make sure that they were fully healed. Because if somebody comes back who's not fully healed, guess what? You guys repeat the same karmic patterns. And then you get hit with more karma, and then you got to learn the lessons all over again until you get it right. So it looks like for some of you, this person understands this now, and they've completed their healing, and now things are starting to move forward. Okay. And when I talk about that, there's the healing right there. This is an exceptional amount of healing because this is the Sun. This is the best card in all of tarot. This person's no longer questioning why things happened, why they went through that childhood trauma, why they had to go through what they had to go through. They forgave their parents. They forgave themselves, somebody else from their past. And they started to realize, it's like, I see the truth now. I kept myself in this prison. It's like the Awakening song by James Morrison. If you don't know that song, I would highly recommend you look up the lyrics, especially to that song. It's one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. And that song actually came up when my son and I were having lunch together a few years ago when I started my awakening, you know, and I started to realize a lot about the truth about my past, my childhood, and my own life, and what I needed to do. And I needed to heal that inner child. It's the same thing for you, Aries. It's the same thing for a person that you're dealing with. So this person has does a tremendous amount of this childhood healing, this inner child wound healing, okay? And again, this person is very serious. They're very ready because they took the time to make sure they were ready for this, so they wouldn't go back to running or hiding or wearing a mask type of energy. Look how free this person is in this card. The solar plexus chakra has been cleared. That includes that self, that personal power, the life force, the vitality, the confidence, and the courage, where you have this strong, cleared solar plexus chakra to speak your truth, to take action on things, that you know you need to take action on. This is somebody taking action, but this person's like, I don't need to rush into this because I know that this is fated. I know that God is going to work things out for me. I know that God is telling me you do not need to rush because you need to go slow to get to know the person, go slow and to do things right so you don't jack it up again. All right. So there's a huge amount of truth coming in, clarity, honesty, integrity. There's a lot of things that are going to be illuminated here when this person comes back from the past. And again, with this forgiveness here, forgiveness has been a huge thing in whatever this is for you guys, because that opens the gateway to having everything. That allows you to really find that life force energy within you, that personal power, which is what comes from God. That light of God, it flows through you and out of you. And it gives you this power. It gives you this vitality. It's like, you know, this energy rush. I'm going to do this because I know what God is showing me, and I have this incredible amount of optimism to go forward with what I need to do. All right. But because this is an obstacle, the others of you, you're dealing with getting stuck in the past. Stop going to the past here, Aries. Especially if someone here is coming back from the past to give you an offer, and you're wondering, can I trust this person? Are we going to go through the same things again? If you just heard what I said, that is the most trustworthy person here of all these nights. Not that the other ones aren't, but this one's very serious and devoted and dedicated to making this work. Okay? This person didn't take their time for no reason. When you really appreciate someone who really took the time to go slow and pay attention to details and put all of this effort into something, I would really hope that you would be respectful towards that and be appreciative of the hard work that was put into whatever this offer brings. Okay? There's also, again, with the divine timing here, God wanted to make sure that this offer coming in, Aries, was something that was really going to open your eyes to, like, wow, you know what? I didn't really see all the hard work that was put into this and all the dedication. It's solid and stable. It could be planted into the ground and it could be grown, it could be fruitful. It could be prosperous. So if some of you are getting hung up on like the past repeating or whatever, you're going to manifest that. And you cannot judge somebody by their past. That you're coming from a distorted place if you do that. That's what the devil wants you to do. The devil loves it when people get stuck in the past because that makes him attached to him. And it keeps you from your abundance. It keeps you from having everything under the sun. When you let the past hold you back. Get away from that. There's nothing there. It's like, don't look behind the curtain. There's nothing there for you to see. You were supposed to learn from this, Aries. So let go of that holding you back. There's a lot of beautiful things here coming with the Sun card. Don't let that ego get the best of you. The unhealthy ego. With the fears and the uncertainties. Going back to toxic things, relationships, jobs, whatever. Nope. If you already overcame this, Aries, you know that you can't go back there. And if you're afraid that's going to resurface, why are you giving in? Why you're ask your ego, your unhealthy ego, why am I being fearful? Why am I giving into fear? When I need to stay in the light, hold the light, trust the light. The light is all about the truth. Maybe God has already shown you something. Maybe God has already revealed something to you. You have to trust your gut on this. But if you let that past creep back in, you're going to go back to your South Node. And guess what your South Node has? Your karmic debt. The karmic lessons. All the comfortableness stays in the South Node. Your abundance is not in the South Node. Your abundance is not in the past. It's in your North Node. It's in part of your life's purpose where God wants you to be, and God wants you to live a life of bliss, vitality, happiness. of freedom, of abundance, new beginnings, where there's all of this warmth, there's all of this high energy here. All of that is not going to be in the past, so be careful getting stuck into that. It's not going to help you. Let go of those false beliefs. Belief systems are changing. Understand what the true meaning of life is. It's true happiness and vitality here. This is also about the inner child healing. This is also about playfulness, having fun, letting loose, okay? Don't be so rigid and be like with what the society says, conform to society. I gotta do all this work. I have to be serious all the time. Look at how the people who are overly serious operate. They're no fun. And I'm not judging. I'm just being honest here. They're no fun. They get so caught up in the mundaneness of the world. And it's kind of like, where is the vitality? Where's the joy in this? God wants us to experience this. So with this challenging thing that some of you are dealing with conforming to society, no, it has to be done this way. Everybody says I need to live life this way. I have to be all work and no play. It's going to make me dull. Then you know what? You won't have this in your life if that's all you're focusing on. Okay. There's also some strong indication of commitment and marriage here. This offer is coming in for some of you. All right. See, Scorpio energy. You see what I said with the eclipse? You have to face your fears. You have to ask yourself, why are you so fearful of something about the past? Let go and let God. Trust in the divine. Surrender to the divine. Profound changes are coming, and this is a major arcana, and this is happening because God wants to make a huge transition for you to get to the sun here. Okay. If you want something to change, you have to be the change. You have to embrace the change. So let's see what the lesson here is. What lesson is Aries learning from this? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Don't let the past keep you from having this incredible life, this beautiful, abundant life, vibrant, abundant life. You guys will miss out if you stay stuck in the past and you let that past control you. And you don't tap into that inner child. You don't let that inner child let loose. We have the King of Pentacles here. Okay? The lesson is about understanding what is really of value and that, you know, money isn't everything. That health, vitality, well-being is everything. Why? Because the King of Pentacles works hard, but works hard on building the inner wealth, understanding what true wealth is, and that comes from the inside. I mean, you may be dealing with somebody who has gray hair, okay? But that's just like for like one person or something. But look, he's wise beyond his years. He's a much older individual based on we're looking at his hair, right? But look, he's not dressing like an old man. And again, I'm not knocking on people who dress like, who are old, who dress, you know, like old people do. Don't get me wrong. I still love him just the same. But you see how this person still finds their youthfulness? I bet you anything, look at his face. He doesn't care how old he is. Let's say he's already in his like mid to late 60s. Let's just say that. Okay? He's got on his comfy green sweater. He's wearing a pair of jeans, and he may be wearing Vans shoes or yeah. Something like that. That's what I heard. He's not wearing loafers, okay? He's got sneakers on, and he's sitting in his study. He's very proud of the work that he's put in, but he realized that he didn't have to work 60 hours a week to be wealthy, to be prosperous, to be fruitful. He did the inner work to get himself into alignment with this wealth. When you build the inner wealth, you attract the material wealth. That's how it works. He understands the law of attraction. So again, the lesson here is he knows what's of value. His health is really of the utmost importance. And that helps him to be a master manifester, because when your vibration is that high, you can manifest so many wonderful things pretty rapidly, all right? The knight comes before the king. That's why the knight was like, I need to take my time. There's like patience, and with this wisdom, he knows that I cannot rush things because everything grows in its own time. That patience is greatly rewarded. And that's what this person starts off understanding. And then all that hard work pays off. And then this King of Pentacles is sitting pretty in his study. And he has all of this beautiful stuff coming in. And it's not just money. It's harmonious relationships. He's married to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the cat. She is an incredible person who's very confident, knows her worth, and she's like the shit. She's like, I built my wealth for myself. I didn't depend on the King of Pentacles to make me the Queen of Pentacles. They attracted each other, okay, where they become power couple, and they bring in not only all this vitality and this beautiful energy, but they're also building that wealth together, because the two of them are building that. They've already built that inner wealth within themselves individually. Okay. So with this King of Pentacles, like I said, that lesson is understanding that material things aren't everything. That if you are ruled by materialism, you're going to get stuck in that wheel of karma, and you will continue to have a lackluster life, not filled with vitality and happiness. You're not being a child every now and again. You're not being playful. You're not having fun. That is no way for anyone to live. That's what society wants us to do. Because why? The devil's like, no, you got to put on all this work, and you got to have this job that you hate just to pay the bills. That's not how it works. God is your only source of supply. That's what the Knight of Pentacles understands. That is what the King of Pentacles understands. And in order to attract all of that wealth, you have to have that high vitality. You have to have that well-being. This is the master healer of the self, the master manifester. He continues to enjoy life. He's also very generous. What he gets from God, he gives back to others. There may be something significant with a dog here. Maybe some of you need to be, spending more time with a pet or getting a pet to help you with your healing. Because pets are here for that. Sixth house. Sixth house is Virgo, healing, well-being. And I talked about strong Virgo energy earlier, right? That's what pets are here for. So this is also understanding that you cannot be jealous of other people who have what you don't have. You have the ability to create this wealth for yourself, but it really stems from what you're vibrating at. What you are casting out to the universe is what you're going to receive, what you're going to attract. All right. There's also, for others of you, again, there's something with your finances changing. It could very well be that the person who's coming back from the past, they've done a tremendous amount of healing. This is I cannot stress enough the trustworthiness, the generosity of this person who is coming back from the past. They did a serious amount of healing work on themselves. And this person could very well have accumulated a lot of material wealth for them. They could very well be a very successful business owner. They put a lot of hard work into their business, into the healing, all of the above. Took them a long time, but they saw what was really important in their life. And it was not about money. It was about them and the people that they had in their lives. The connections that they made. Maybe something about spending more time or or like, you know, really valuing their pet, their dog, whatever this is. Understanding the true meaning of life, that is not about money. It's not about things. It's about your happiness, your well-being, and you are ultimately responsible for that. Hence the Knight of Pentacles being responsible. Being accountable for your actions. So this individual is coming back from your past here, Aries. Very serious. Doesn't screw around with people, because he knows if he does, he's going to get hit with that karma. And he could very well lose his position as the King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles, the shadow side, if he's ruled by materialism and he tries to manipulate things just to get money, he will definitely lose it over and over again if he continues to do that. So there could very well be, it could be an earth sign, I don't know. But this person is coming from the past. They're the real deal. They're very dependable, very trustworthy, an incredibly trustworthy individual. You can't make it up. These cards, because somebody here, somebody's doubting that this person is not trustworthy, that the past is going to resurface, or we're going to go through the same cycles again. What does your gut tell you, Aries? This spirit is already indicating to you, Aries, for those of you who are still doubting, okay? You can't get any more trustworthy and dependable than this with these two cards here. This person's changed quite a bit. So it looks like there is a change in finances here, and this person could very well be helping you with that. This is the provider here, the ultimate provider. This person has so much wealth that they want to give, could very well be a philanthropist. They have a very kind heart. They want to help others who need help. And the King of Pentacles doesn't care how much money he gives away, because he knows he's going to get it back. Tenfold, 100-fold, whatever it is that God gives back to him. Okay. So this could also very well be, Aries, that this person really wants to give to you. There could be something about buying you a house, buying you a car, paying off some debts. Okay. This is a really, 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 really generous person. I feel it from them right now, that this person's so happy with all the work that they've done and how they're free of karma and they're free of this depression and sadness and angst, that they've never felt this joyful and optimistic in their lives, and their money changed around because they changed their vibration. Everything's going right for this person, and they want to share with you. They want to give you more than you could ever ask for, is what I'm hearing, okay? On top of this, the Ace of Cups. They want this new beginning in love with you, Aries. They want to start something completely different. Again, with that energy, there's great healing here with this Ace of Cups. Could also be you, Aries, okay? It's either your person, you, or both of you, because if you are vibrating at this blissful level here, Aries, you are attracting this King of Pentacles. There's a tremendous amount of love here. This is also with the lessons, right? Understanding that self-love, your well-being on the inside, is way more important than materialism, than things, than money. Because if you're overly driven by money and you're chasing that, that's all you do, it's actually going to backfire on you. And you can be in a world where your health isn't there and you're not really loving life. You're just making money, but that's no way to live. So some of you really need to do some self-reflection, or you've done the self-reflection to say, you know what? What's really going to make me happy? Some of you realize it wasn't money, it wasn't relationships, it wasn't things. Your projects, the goals that you set for yourself, the business that you've built, your life's purpose. is what brought you ultimate happiness. This is agape love. This is the higher form of love. This is the highest vibration of all. When you're vibrating at that violet flame level, the agape level, that is when you attract all of this amazing abundance, this vitality, this good health, excellent well-being. But it's when you find that Holy Grail. And this is you understanding that through the love of God, when it flows through you and out of you, that is where the magic happens, and that's when you start to attract some amazing things and some amazing relationships. So some of you with this lesson learning, self-love is first and foremost. If you don't love yourself, how can you love others? If your cup is empty, what are you going to give to somebody if your cup is empty? This is also with the heart chakra. Like I said, when your heart chakra is free and clear, it's unblocked, you let that unconditional love flow in. Forgiveness, you're able to forgive because you've forgiven yourself, you've forgiven others, all that good stuff. That opens it up for some amazing things to come your way. There's a beautiful new life beginning here for some of you, because you understand what this Ace of Cups really means. It's not just about the romance. It's really about that agape love, the higher form. And that starts with having that love for yourself and for other people. So yeah, some of you really need to start working on that healing. This is purification here. Purging out what you know is not for your highest good. Letting go of the old so the new could come in. It's kind of like the death card that we saw. And understanding that when you find that bliss, that happiness, you realize that it had to be found within you. Empress at the top. Creating things, being one with nature, birthing things into the world. Something is about to manifest here pretty rapidly. She knows the law of attraction. She knows that what she puts in, she gets back. She's also very generous, like I said, with the King of Pentacles. She has all this wealth, but she knows if she doesn't get back, she doesn't give it back, she's not going to get any more back. And she gets caught in this like law of man where, oh, I got to work to get my abundance. I have to do all these things. I have to manipulate. I have to force things. She knows that that's not how it works. So some of you need to understand that you have to embody that divine feminine where you're patient and you go with the flow. And you co-create with the universe to bring about your abundance, that material wealth. But the inner wealth is the first thing that you need to achieve. A true divine feminine doesn't force. She's very patient, very forgiving, very compassionate. This is also about forgiveness and compassion with the Ace of Cups. She knows those are divine states of being. And she knows that's what she needs to be at so that she can create a beautiful world for herself. But again, it's embodying that true divine feminine to actually have the world that the Empress lives in and the King of Pentacles lives in. So if there's some insecurities here, some of you might feel a little bit insecure about this person who comes back, especially if they pour their heart out to you and they express how they feel. And you're wondering if the past is going to come back. Are they going to do the same things that they did before? I'm telling you. These two cards are indicating this person is very dependable and very trustworthy. This person's kind of almost going to grovel at your feet in a sense, Aries. I'm telling you, I'm getting very strong feeling about this individual. They really want to take very good care of you. And this King of Pentacles in the upright, they do not control with money. They do not flaunt it. They do not like make, it's not a power for them. It's not a status thing for them. He knows way better than that. Because if he thinks that, if he continues to live life like that, he's not really going to have the wealth that he really, really wants to have. So I'm hearing that this King of Pentacles, like, he understands that his role as a divine masculine is to provide, protect the feminine, the home, and the family. That is part of the divine order. It does not mean that the feminine is any less than he is. It does not mean that he controls. A distorted feminine will control, a distorted masculine will control a feminine with money, with power. This is not that person. Let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have from Spirit? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Thank you. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Yep, some of you, love is coming in. Look what I said. Didn't I say perfect timing? I said it's divine timing for some of you. This is the right time for you to move forward. Okay, whatever this is the time to do it. And for some of you, this is about love. And we did see the Ace of Cups, okay? Someone returning from your past, your soulmate, whoever this is, your counterpart. All right? It's changing. We saw the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to change really fast because the stars have aligned. Everything has been set for some of you for this to occur. All right? This is also about some of you. This is the right time for you to start working on healing your inner child and staying dedicated to it. Do not get hung up on how long it takes. I need it to be shorter. I need to rush this. No, Aries, you will get hit with more karma if you try to force it. You cannot force things. You cannot force your healing, nor can you force the healing of somebody else. You will continue to get hit with your karma if you continue to do that, all right? So some of you, this is really about you doing the work so that your love life can change. If you want this to change, you have to be the change, okay? And again, this is the right time to do it. So we're going to go look at the love life card because I always read the cards. They always want me to read the book. You've drawn this card because your love life is somehow involved in the question that you've asked, and the fairies can help you understand this connection if it's not immediately apparent to you. This card signifies that a change for the better is in the works in your love life. Additional meanings are, love your life as a way to bring healing energy to the situation. Say, a new love proves to be an important person in your life. You're ready to meet your soulmate. A breakup is imminent or has just occurred. You'd like to get married. Communicate with your partner about a topic that's bothering you right now. Ask the fairies to help you connect with your soulmate. So we do have soulmate energy here. Now, whatever I just said, whatever hit your gut, that is your message. Okay? Don't second guess whatever stood out to you with what I said. If you could pause this and look at it if you need to go through it again, or you can rewind it to hear what I said. All right? But some of you love your life as a way to bring healing energy to this situation. You need to heal yourself properly if you want the love of the of a lifetime to come in, that soulmate, that life partner energy here. Because again, I know for a fact when I didn't fully heal, I kept attracting people who were not healed, and that did not build a solid foundation for a harmonious relationship. Okay, so I'm going to look at the perfect timing card here. If you're wondering when your desire will be fulfilled or when is the best moment to make a change, the answer is now. The universal energies have aligned perfectly and have opened a gateway for you to easily step through. This is one of those times in life when you're on a roll and everything you touch turns to gold. I was talking about being on a roll, right? Just roll with it. Take advantage of the divine timing and make your move. Any additional preparation at this point would be akin to procrastination. Take one step at a time and move forward today. Additional meanings are: your positive thoughts and affirmations are working, so please keep them up. Stop procrastinating and take action. Make a clear decision. Trust your inner sense of timing about this project. Keep the faith as your prayers are on the brink of being realized. Take advantage of your spare time and use it to achieve your goals. See? Your spare time, use it to achieve your goals, but take your time also. Oh, this is interesting. Look what's after the perfect timing. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. There may be something along the lines of whatever this timing, divine timing is, it's happening around your birthday, your person's birthday, somebody's birthday. All right? Take what it resonates. But I'm seeing, they're telling me the perfect timing is going to happen around a birthday. Okay? Oh, look, there's a new career there too for some of you. Assertiveness, stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. This is different from aggression, okay? Assertiveness is about honoring and respecting others. You speak your truth with love, but this is not being the Queen of Swords in the reverse where you're chopping heads off, okay? Be yourself. It's going to be important. That's the basis for your personal power. If you're your inauthentic self, you're not being your true divine self. You're just not. That's being distorted. All right, let's see what other guidance we have from Spirit here. What other guidance do we have for Aries? Spirit guides, the angels, galactic family, please and Syrians, please and thank you. Wow. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Backpack, get your compass, adventure is yours, get out of the city and enjoy outdoors. What did I say? Go out and have some fun, enjoy. The sun card is also going outside and getting some sun, okay? Travel. Backpacking through Europe or something like that. Hiking, perhaps. Enjoy the outdoors. I said they're out in health, nature. Okay? Arrows, direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Trust in what the divine guidance is telling you. It's like the Chariot, like I said. You do have free will, but if you are continuing to take the path that God is not telling you to take, obviously you're not necessarily going to reach your so-called destination. You won't be achieving your goals if you're taking that path that everyone else is taking. Your destiny lies in the path less traveled, the one that people don't always take. Let's see what your wellness message is. What wellness message do we have for Aries at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Thank you. Unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. This is what I was talking about. Respecting everybody else and what they choose to do with their lives. Again, taking responsibility for their actions or life's choices. You do you, your person does them. This is about different journeys, right? This is a very long journey to take. You have to respect the timing that everybody takes to do their healing, their clearing, their inner child stuff, all of that stuff. You cannot expect someone to heal at the same time as you. You cannot expect someone to be responsible for things in a certain time frame. Okay, we did talk about divine timing. All right. Again, your way isn't the only way of doing things. Everybody does things differently. Everyone is not you. Bottom of the deck is projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. Exactly. It's your choice, right? The arrows, direction is yours to choose today. You cannot control what everybody else does. Your way of healing is not the same as somebody else. My way of healing is not the same as yours or somebody else's. It's all different for everybody. Our paths are all unique. Okay, let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We got a lot of love in these cards, the soulmate energy, right? All this stuff. It's safe. What was I saying? Some of you are hesitating about, oh, this person took too long, you know, whatever, whatever. Again, you got this card. Respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. Oops. Oh, don't tell me you're not gonna. There we go. Unique journeys. Okay? Took a long time for this healing, but I'm telling you, this person is an amazing person. I can feel it. I'm telling you, like groveling at your feet practically, okay? But this is not a codependent person, though. That's not what I'm getting. Again, it's safe for you to love. True love. Look, you can't make it up. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is your person. You've got love all over the place. It's your soulmate, but for some, it's your actual, you know, divine counterpart. Your match, the person God created for you. Okay? Some of you are having doubts. The cards don't lie. Here it is right here. This is the romance for a lifetime, and you have to love yourself first, right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. See? It's beautiful energy. Okay. I like it. All right, Aries. Now look, the sun just started to disappear. Hopefully this helps you, okay? I really hope this helps you. If you would like a personal reading with me to see exactly what's going on with your situation or to help with your healing, I do coach other counterparts. If you don't already know, those readings are underneath the light counterpart category of my Capella service suite. You can even do a live coaching session with me, or if you want a live tarot reading, we can even do that too. If you just book the live tarot reading coaching service, and then you indicate in the form what type of reading that I offer you want, or something like that, okay? Any questions at all you may have, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is in the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of other methods for you to get in contact me from, okay? Whatever I just said. Anyway, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up. I never greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness, starring out.